Does your mom have access to your grade portal? Okay, so if your mom has access and you have the mom that actually looks, I want you to keep that information very much in the forefront of your everyday life. Okay, so what I'm saying is this: if you know mom is checking your grades and you may have gotten a bad grade, okay, don't wait for mom to go on the portal to see the grade. And I'll tell you why. Because what happens is if mom is up your ass and she's actually checking your grades, sounds like she cares a lot, maybe too much. But it means she doesn't trust that you're going to be honest with her. Because if she did, she wouldn't be looking at your grade portal. Okay, so if she is looking, that means she needs to see your grades because she doesn't trust that you're going to maybe tell her what your grades are. So that's why you have to get out ahead of it. So if you know you have a bad grade that's going to be posted or you have missing homework, what you need to do is you need to tell mom before she sees it online. Because once mom goes online and sees that you're missing homework, you didn't tell her, you got a bad grade, you didn't tell her, and you know, if this is your mom, you know who I'm talking about. But if you know that, you need to tell her, okay? Because nothing's worse than mom trusting you, going online and seeing something like that. Because all of a sudden, mom no longer really trusts you, and now she has a good reason not to. So, you want to be upfront and honest, but when you're upfront and honest, you need to have a plan, okay? So let's say you got a 50 on your math quiz, all right? Mom's gonna see it. You're not gonna tell her. She's gonna be disappointed and she's gonna freak out that you got a 50 if you don't tell her. Now, you're going to tell her because you don't want her to A, freak out, and you don't want her to find it on her own because then she's not gonna trust you. So this is what you're gonna do when mom's in a good mood, okay? Good mood. Not busy mood, not like exhausted, like in a good mood. You're gonna say, hey mom, I just wanna let you know I studied really hard for this math test and I ended up getting a 50. And so I thought I understood the material, but I guess I didn't. So what I did was I talked to the teacher about going to for extra help, okay? I'm going for extra help, or maybe I need a tutor, mom, to understand this math stuff, or maybe, I was having a moment and I forgot everything that was on the test. So what you're doing is you're explaining to mom why you got the 50, but you're most importantly explaining to mom what you're going to do about it. Okay, that's when the plan of action comes in. That's what mom wants to hear. When you tell mom that you got a bad grade, but you have a plan to fix it and you need to follow that plan, then mom's going to respect that more. She's going to appreciate that more. She's going to trust you more because A, listen, mistakes happen. You're going to get bad grades, but when you own them, and you own them in a way that you're able to present it to mom, and in a way like that, mom is going to feel better about it. By all means, don't let mom find a bad grade online by herself. Make sure you get out ahead of it. You tell her, but make sure you include your plan on how you're going to fix it. You will see by taking this advice will help you tremendously.